What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin to on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lit 13 man. Turn. Today, it's motherfucking day, straight hood and outside. Yes, sir. We out here in the north. Big north. Big crip out here. Talking that ish, man. I hope y'all enjoying these videos, liking, subscribing. And this is the real nitty gritty video that's going down, nigga. We alerting, man. All Texas people, stand up. We alerting, man. Palestine, we fighting with you. Congo, this is not the time. We spoke with y'all, Congo people, man. And it's sad that we let all these Mexicans in before we can let our black people in. We got no control over this shit. The white people will let these Mexicans in before we can let the Congo black people in. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, man, at this time we gotta close this shit down because they is trying to take us out. So, Congo, if y'all trying to come to America, man, I hate to tell y'all, man, the gate is closed, man. It's coming to a point, man, where we gotta protect ourselves at this point, man, because these people we letting in, these Mexicans and all these other motherfuckers coming in, we don't know what their true intentions are, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So, coming to the Black Hebrew Israelite, man, we finna get into this video, man. It's gonna be a good video, man. We finna talk about this shit that's been going on. So let's get into this bitch. Alright, boom. Today, come motherfucking day, straight hood and outside crip. Alright, gang. So Texas, we in a World War III. You basically in World War III right now, man. We in World War III. Texas, we not with America no more. We not with the American government. We going against the government, man. Texas is we having a civil war, man. It's up and it's stuck. The main reason we having a civil war is because they are letting all these illegal immigrants in Texas, all these Mexicans in Texas. Where is all these Mexicans coming from? They letting all these Mexicans in America in general. Where is all they coming from? Where is all these Mexicans coming from? These Mexicans are taking our jobs. They're taking our homes, our cribs, everything we got. You know what I'm saying? These Mexicans are taking. America, the white American people who running this shit is trying to replace the black people with Mexicans. They know that we understand who we are. They know that we the Hebrew Israelites. They know that we're not going for this BS no more. We gotta understand, America don't give a fuck about black people, man. If they gave a fuck about black people, they would have told us that we the Hebrew Israelites, we the Jews. America don't give a fuck about us or the white people, because if they gave a fuck about the regular white people, they would have told them niggas, hey, Jesus not white, he's black. The Hebrew Israelites are really the black people. They send all y'all niggas to hell in a handbasket. You dig what I'm saying? It's time for us to fucking wake up, nigga. We basically under attack. America's under attack, and Texas is trying to fight back. They let all these illegal immigrants, all these Mexicans into America, and we can't even get jobs around this bitch. We can't get jobs, we can't get cribs, we can't move around, we can't walk around because they got all these illegal immigrants running around this bitch just doing whatever they fuck they want to. You know what I'm saying? Taking over all our jobs and taking over the property, everything we got, the food. They taking every fucking thing, man. They shit in our faces. You know what I'm saying? And it's wild because like Texas is finally standing the fuck up, holding they fucking nuts and saying, hey nigga, it's too many. It's too It's too fucking many Mexicans, illegal immigrants out here running around doing who's know whatever, taking all our fucking food and shit. Talking about they finna come through this bitch and kill us and all types of shit. What are we doing, America? What are we doing? Texas is finally saying no. Enough is enough, Biden. You weak ass president. You and Trump weak ass pussies. Enough is enough, nigga. Either we cut that, either we build that bitch up and put motherfucking fire and electricity on that motherfucking fence, or I don't fucking know, nigga, cause ain't no damn way we letting all these fucking illegal immigrants into America, setting up fucking banks and houses and homing for these fucking Mexicans and these illegal immigrants to fucking like take over. What are we doing? We can't even get jobs around this bitch. Every job is almost taken. People are losing their jobs, and you know who coming in? The illegal immigrants. They coming in and taking these jobs, and America just letting it happen. Texas said enough is enough. Texas is about to leave America, crip, and we about to be our own country, man. At this point, man, Biden talking about he want to take down the border and make it easier for them to process these motherfuckers. Texas saying no, nigga. We not trying to let all these motherfuckers in and everybody getting raped and killed and selling drugs and doing whatever the fuck they want to in this bitch, and mostly Mexicans, and they taking over all our jobs. These people want work visas and all this free shit, and the regular black Americans can't get half of the shit they asking for. These Mexicans are getting every fucking thing they asking for. We can't get nothing. How the fuck is we in this bitch? We been in this bitch longer, and these motherfuckers are taking shit and having shit and making more shit than we can ever get in this weak ass spit. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough, man. It's either we stand now, we don't. And that's what Texas is trying to do. We trying to fight back against all these illegal shit that's just coming through this bitch and taking over our shit, man. We got family in this bitch that we trying to protect, and all these other people, and you got these motherfuckers making threats on our lives that's coming through this bitch, having cribs all everywhere. They get help from everybody, getting all visas and being disrespectful and entitlement. How the fuck y'all think y'all entitled for some shit y'all don't own, nigga? Y'all done build this shit up, nigga. Us black Americans built all this shit up, nigga. Y'all can't take all our shit, nigga. And for all the black people who don't agree with us, fuck y'all niggas, man, because enough is enough, nigga. Us black Hebrew Israelites, we gotta fight back. We gotta fight back hard every day, man. We can't let these motherfuckers take our shit and then what we done built up, nigga. We gotta fight back. They taking all our shit and putting their family in and trying to run the shit and treat us like shit, nigga. It's either we stand or nothing, and Texas is standing. And all the states that who standing with us, we appreciate y'all niggas, man, because we getting tired of this bullshit, nigga. We getting tired of being treated like we the foreign ones in our own country. How we treat like we foreign in our country, nigga? We built this shit up, nigga. We treat like we the foreigners. Fuck are we doing, nigga? Fuck out here, nigga. I'm fighting back every day, nigga. Let these niggas build the issue, nigga. It's up and it's stuck, nigga. We got all the videos. I hope y'all enjoy these videos, because this is some deep, real shit that's been going on in America. It's about to be a civil war. Texas is about to go against the government, and the government they might talk about sending fire jets. Yeah, all right, let's go and get this shit started, man.
You mean to tell me, yeah, it had got to the point, even the sheriffs got to come out and tell the citizens to arm themselves. This is one of the Florida sheriffs that came out and told his citizens to arm yourselves, get equipped, get familiar with artillery, get them straps, and I tell you what, you ain't said nothing but a word, baby, but you ain't here to tell me, and I don't give a fuck what state you from. You better have your motherfucking strap, and you better motherfucking be ready, because I tell you what, you won't run down on me on no shit that this goddamn administration ain't got us involved in. You could be a pretty bitch and a dead bitch, or you could be a pretty strapped up bitch. Either way it go, y'all better keep yourselves safe out here. And I tell you what, Y'all better know what's going on, because if the sheriffs came and told you this shit, you know this shit true. You know some shit going on. This shit is not a joke. And that ain't the first sheriff that said nothing. That's about the second sheriff that done came out and said something. And they done had it all on the news. But see, if the state that you live in, have they said anything? Fuck now. And guess what? Fuck them. Keep your motherfucking strap. Keep your motherfucking strap and have your shit ready. That's all I can tell you. And you can take it as some fear mongering all the fuck you want. That's gonna be your ass caught with the motherfucking bag in your hand instead of that strap on your goddamn fucking shoulder. That's gonna be on you, baby. As for me and mine, we gonna have our shit together. Cause I don't have time for this bullshit. I never asked to be involved in this shit. So damn motherfucking real, I'm gonna take care of myself. You ain't had to tell me shit. I got this over here.
All right, Texas citizens, what you gonna do? It's time to show the world what you made of. This is your time. The light's on you. You see Florida got your back. Matter of fact, the whole down south got your back. Matter of fact, I think the whole country got your back at this point, because everybody's relying on you right now. Supreme Court overturned it, said they cutting the wires. So now, I'm waiting to see what Texas is really made of. Let's get it.
Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan.
Are locked in a bitter standoff on the border. The administration demanding Texas reopen a border park to federal agents after the drowning deaths of 3 migrants. The White House blames Texas for those deaths, saying the state blocked agents from rescuing the woman and her 2 children. But a new DOJ court filing has disproved that narrative, revealing the migrants were already dead when the feds requested access. Meanwhile, Texas is holding firm and refusing to let the feds back in.
They don't tell us where they're sending people, where people are coming across. They don't tell us about criminal activity along the border. They don't tell us who they're letting in, whether it's terrorists or people that have committed crimes. They don't tell us where people are from. We have the obligation to control public lands in Texas. We're a sovereign state, and we plan on defending our borders.
More on this with Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. But first, let's go to Matt Finn. He's in Eagle Pass with the latest. Hi, Matt.
Good morning, Dana. Yesterday was the deadline the federal government gave to Texas to reopen this park back to Border Patrol agents. As it stands this morning, we have not seen Texas allow the federal government back into this park. And Texas DPS tells me that's because Texas feels it is just better at deterring migrants from crossing the river here into this park, because Texas feels the Biden administration wants an open border.
We're trying to prevent illegal border crossing so that we don't see this loss of life. It's not normal. It's not humane for anyone to cross a river, including children. But it kind of contradicts what we're trying to do. And it really.
Texas.
When I first saw Texas refusing to allow Border Patrol into that particular area, I honestly didn't think that it would become this big of a thing. I didn't think that this many governors would actually step up and support Texas. What you're seeing here is a blatant resistance against the federal government. 25 states, that's literally half the country, is this turning into a real civil war? I mean, what is going on here? And where are you going to stand? I mean, understand how serious this is. You have 25 states that are basically giving the federal government the middle finger. 25 states that are blatantly disregarding what the federal government wants. This is a big deal. This is way bigger. I don't think people are really putting into perspective how big of a deal this is. I mean, it's one thing to protest or to, sue a state, or, there's those types of things have gone on as long as we've been a country. Disagreements between states and federal governments. But what we have here is a little bit different because this involves military personnel. I mean, they're stacking the border right now with military personnel from all over the country, from different states. 25 states are lending resources to Texas to help support them in protecting our border. I mean, if anything, for example, if the federal government was to decide to go down there and enforce their will, I mean, this could potentially turn into a shooting confrontation. And then what? Is this what they want? Well, of course, we know this is what they want. But are they really ready to go there right now? Is that what we're seeing? Or am I looking too much into it? I mean, what's become very obvious to most of us, and definitely to most of my followers, is that this is an invasion. This is an organized invasion. Organized by the UN. Carried out by the Biden administration and the Democrats. This has become very clear to people on TikTok for quite a while. But to see our state governments actually respond to what we've already known is happening just goes to show how real this is getting. This is no longer a conspiracy theory. This is no longer TikTok propaganda. For the state governments to step up the way they're doing right now, 25 state governors to step up like they're doing right now, they know that the federal government is planning an all-out invasion on our country. And it may be a little too late, maybe not. Either way, it's a clear indication that this is getting very real, and that even our state governments are starting to realize and are starting to take action because they know what the Biden administration is trying to unleash on our country. They know that they are setting up an invasion, a military invasion. I mean, I wish they had done this sooner, but at least they're doing something now. I mean, the Biden administration is literally saying that they will fine these people, soldiers, up to $5,000 or even imprison them. Now, obviously, I don't think it's going to go down like that. Clearly, no one's going to allow the federal government to put them in handcuffs. But if they did try, then what? You know, there's been standoffs in the past between the federal government and even county sheriffs. So, I mean, there was a number of them, especially out west when you're dealing with the Land Bureau. So there has been standoffs between county officials, sheriffs, and federal agents. But this here, on this scale, this is the actual state of Texas with the support of 25 other states, defying the federal government and saying, we're not taking this anymore. Thank God. But now what? Now what? Where does that leave us? Where does that leave us in our individual states, especially if you're in a state that supports Texas? I'm in Georgia, and Georgia is one of the states that is sending resources. What does this mean for us if there was to be a conflict? Where does that leave us? So much to think about. These are real things. These are real things, real questions to ponder, because this has become a reality in our world right now, in our country. 2024, oh my God. We all knew it was going to get crazy, but good God, we haven't even made it halfway through January. And we have a standoff between multiple states and the federal government. I mean, their entire plan depends on them filling this country up with illegal migrants. Some think that, oh, it's because they want, more votes, because their base has basically left them, the one that they worked on and developing in the last few decades. But I think it's way more sinister than that. No, these people are here for chaos. They're here to cause chaos, and there's multiple millions of actual foreign soldiers. The first line of attack in the event that we are invaded by another country, and the sad part is our own federal government is complicit and actually responsible for allowing this invasion. You see, this is way bigger than just two men. This is bigger than Biden and bigger than Trump and bigger than any two presidential candidates. No, see, the government is controlled by people who never leave office. People that are there for 30, 40, 50 years. The congressmen and women that never leave office. The senators that never leave office. The bureaucrats that stay working for our FBI and Homeland Security and FEMA and all these other three-letter gangs. Those are the people that actually run this country. That entire apparatus has aimed itself directly at the American people. So will this change by just electing a new president? Things may get a little better. But understand this, that these people that never leave office are still going to be in office, even if Donald Trump wins. And they have their finger on the trigger. If you think for 1 second that if Donald Trump wins that we're just going to all of a sudden just have peace and everything's just going to go back to normal, I think not. You see, the empire will strike back. And they will make sure that every moment that Donald Trump is in office, that there's chaos. So what do we do? Where does that leave us? I'd like to hear it from you.
Thank you, Texas, for standing your ground and not giving in to these crooks. The amount of pushback that Texas is giving the federal government is groundbreaking. Could this be civil war?
Texas installing even more fencing and razor wire inside Shelby Park, defying the Biden administration's deadline to reopen the property to the feds. Texas DPS tells Fox News that Texas kicked the feds out from this park because it thinks it can do a better job deterring migrants. claiming the Biden administration removes the state's razor wire and doesn't care about securing the border.
Members of the Texas National Guard have taken over the area, and they're refusing orders from the Biden administration to let U.S. border agents in.
Tensions are certainly escalating between Texas state officials and the federal government. Troopers there are actually now arresting migrants in the Shelby Park area for the first time since the state took control of that area last week.
Now, I don't know how this is going to play out, but a part of me kind of thinks that it's going to take something like this to get rid of this corrupt government.
There is a need for people to have a weapon to defend themselves in the Lone Star State. And when you consider that, you can understand why we are pushing back against this narrative across America, where people are saying from the federal level to the local level that Second Amendment rights are under assault, that government officials are saying, heck yes, government is coming to take your guns. Texas will not let that happen. There is a...
Why are you guys making it easier for people to enter the country illegally?
I don't believe we are. Why do you think we are?
Well, you guys sued to cut razor wire that was put in place by Texas officials.
So that the Border Patrol could actually do their jobs, but keep going.
Well, you won in court, so now what? The Border Patrol Union president is saying the Supreme Court's decision is going to undoubtedly encourage more illegal immigration. Do you guys know better than the Border Patrol Union?
The Border Patrol needed access, and that's why we sued to get rid of that razor wire, so that they could do their jobs. And you know what would also help them do their jobs, Peter? More Border Patrol agents. There's an idea. And if you go back to the supplemental request that we put in, there's money in there for some 1,300 additional Border Patrol agents. We want to help them do their jobs. We want to give them more resources. And the answer we keep getting back from House Republicans is no, no, no.
Does razor wire work?
Does razor wire work for what? Does it work for the Border Patrol to allow them to have the access they need to be able to better process people that are trying to get across the border? I don't think so, and that's why we asked for it to be removed.
Swangers and put diamonds in our niggas. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a bitch. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always strapped, we keep our weapons. My mama from the 8, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pimp C was a guy before he went to heaven. I knew what Pusha P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, she zero taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw sellers. Got niggas in the east ride ATVs with Mac 11s.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns.
Hey, see y'all from Texas.
And some surrounding land along the river, put up fencing and razor wire, and kicked out federal Border Patrol agents, arguing that it's the Biden administration that has perpetuated illegal crossings, so Texas is going to control this land from here on out. Our crews have seen what appears to be Texas National Guard blocking Border Patrol agents from key areas of the operation here, and senior Border Patrol agents.
Listen to this. Nick McNichol is in Eagle Pass for us on this news. Dana Marie, how much razor wire has the border agents been able to cut so far since this news?
Sandra, no razor wire has been cut so far. That's because the Texas National Guard still has control of Shelby Park, and Border Patrol is not allowed to even access the razor wire. I talked to Texas Department of Public Safety, and they said they are holding the line. Texas Military Department will continue to install even more razor wire along the Rio Grande here in Shelby Park and plan to repair or even replace anything cut by Border Patrol in the future.
Did you hear that, Joe Biden? Like I said in another video, nobody takes your threats seriously, especially Texans. And we don't give a shit what the Supreme Court sided with, any more than the liberals cared about the Supreme Court's decisions about topics they cared about and disagreed with. In the end, this is protecting not only Texas, but the rest of the country. This is why we have so much support. Over 25 states from across our country helping Texas. Down here in Texas, we don't give a damn if you like it or not. We're going to do our job to protect us and our country. What's even crazy to me is you're not even listening to the Border Patrol agents who are saying that this is actually working. It's funneling people into a port of entry to where they can be processed easier and faster. But for those that didn't hear, like Joe Biden, this administration, and the Democrat Party, we're going to add more wire, more National Guard, and whatever you damage, we're going to replace. This is about protecting the American people. Why you, as a president of the United States, would be against that, or your fellow Democrats, really speaks volumes about who you're really here for. Now, this is why I'm all for people leaving the Democrat Party. I said what I said.
Supreme Court just handed the Biden administration a win.
Here's a quick update on Texas versus the Biden administration.
The court's ruling will allow Border Patrol agents to cut the razor wire that Texas installed to try and stop the unprecedented surge of migrants. The ruling escalates a political battle between Texas Governor Greg Abbott and the White House over how to protect our southern border. Texas Governor Greg Abbott warning, "This is not over. I will continue to defend Texas's constitutional authority to secure the border and prevent the Biden admin from destroying our property."
The blood of liberty, the tree of liberty is watered with the blood of patriots. Well, guess what, man? I didn't see a whole lot of patriots that are out there walking around making sure that we have these weapons. Well, and if you really want to worry about the government, you need an F-16. You don't need a AR-15. No, I'm serious when you think about it. I'm not joking.
It seems like nobody's taking him seriously, and for the Supreme Court, I've about lost faith in them.
The Supreme Court just
In despair, visibly exhausted, dozens of migrants refusing to leave this hotel in Midtown Manhattan. This Venezuelan man saying he's tired and cold, questioning if this is the harsh reality of the American dream.
This is exactly what I've been talking about for months. The entitlement mentality. And of course, the luxury hotels made the entitlement mentality even worse.
Tired migrant men demanded to be allowed back into the hotel.
Y hay que caminar como 1 cuadra y media para irse a duchar. No hay agua caliente, las camas son camillas de emergencia.
It's not what I thought. The lawyer charges you $10,000 to work with you on an asylum case, then 10 years to be able to leave the country. I don't have a passport. If you don't have a passport here, you're nobody.
Wait, what? You're gonna charge us money for work documentation? No. We're not gonna pay like the other immigrants have done it in the past. So you mean to tell us that we may even have to pay attorney fees? And wait years and years to have some form of legal status? That doesn't make sense to us.
No nos ayudan.
Andres tells us he's from Venezuela and arrived in Chicago from Texas a week ago, saying they were promised they would get help here, but so far there has been little.
We just want the work papers now so that we can get hired right away. Doesn't matter that even some Americans right now are having difficulties getting a job.
She and other 5 Venezuelan mothers who are staying together have written a letter asking for government assistance like WIC and Medicaid.
You see, so we do want to work so that we can rent a place, buy a car, and maybe down the line buy a house.
Because, you know, it is that easy, right? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.
On the United Nations documents.
What?
Immigrants have all the right on the United Nations documents.
What?
If you live in Texas, you need to have some gratitude and be very thankful, because I'm getting ready to tell you something that's going to impact everybody who made the decision to move from other states into Texas and all Texans. Okay? Hear me out. And you're going to love this video, because when you understand what's about to happen in our state and what's on the table right now, you will understand how powerful this could be. And it's already happening right now. So, quick story. I'm happy right now because I just filled up my wife's car, right? And it only took me $32. The gas was $2.33. Now, why is that something major? Because around this country, gas is still up. But in Texas, gas is $2.33. So here's what you have to understand and what Governor Greg Abbott is doing. Right now, there's a petition that's out for everybody of whether or not Texas will become its own country, have its own money, its own laws, its own army, everything. Why would that be something that people would want? Well, the economy in Texas is becoming the #1 economy in this country. So will it be a fight with all the 49 other states trying to stop this from happening? Yes. But the president don't want this to happen, because that revenue is stuck in Texas, and it's jumping from all the big major companies are coming from all over this United States into Texas. So imagine, and this is crazy too, guys. What I've heard is they are trying to create their own currency. So Texas will have its own currency backed by gold, right? This is some amazing stuff. And There's no place in this world like Texas. It's so big. It's so beautiful. The people, everything. You can't beat it. But being our own country will be something very, very powerful for every single Texan. And I'm saying this from somebody who moved from the #1 state, which was California, had the #1 economy, still has the #1 economy, but that's quickly changing, to Texas. Guys, this is an amazing time that we are living in. And I want you guys to remember everything that's going on right now and the steps that we're taking to make Texas its own country.
Man, this thing is so terrible, what Joe Biden has done. It's terrible. Because, first of all, we've brought in 8 to 10 million people. We don't know where most of them are. They say they have a court case for asylum, but we know they're not going to show up. They're in our country. We have no ability to manage them. Go ask Eric Adams in New York, he'll tell you. We got no ability to manage them. And this guy at the White House and his nutty staff don't even bother going down to see the problem firsthand. They just continue acting like nothing's going on. This is a tragedy for the country. For a lot of the people that have come in, yeah, they're probably gonna have to go back home.
Think they're doing this? Why would they be bringing in these tens of thousands of people, 20 buses a day, 1,000 more per day? Why would they be doing this?
Listen close.
The only reason that I can see that they would be doing this is to replace us. And we say Trump 2024 because Trump is the only one who's going to do something about this and partner with all of America. This is where all of America.
This is in Chicago.
Got to come together and put a stop to this. We have to send these people back where they come from.
Bacc.
This is going to explode violently.
Listen.
It's going to explode on multiple fronts.
They are trying to replace us.
The mayor and
it's clear.
Doesn't care. And since they don't care, then we must go red. We must
in my opinion,
all of America, and we
let's link up.
We have to do something about it.
Let's link up.
For every elected official that didn't step up, and all those that supported this mass, wipeout of our communities, we coming for you.
We coming.
Trump gets ready to.
Why do you think they're doing this? Why would they be bringing in these tens of...
Turn the buses around. Turn the buses around.
You want to take the little scrap, the resources that we have, and put us at the bottom of the barrel? That's not fair.
Now, tension in Chicago is getting out of control as Illinois warns to prepare for up to 25 buses of migrants a day as state pleads for help from the federal government. And now the good people of the city of Chicago have had enough and said this needs to stop, and these woke policies of open borders and we want to be a sanctuary city needs to end. So before we get started, let's talk about what the hell a sanctuary city is. Here's a quick clip.
So broadly speaking, it can be defined as cities, counties, or states with laws dictating how much local jurisdictions can cooperate with federal immigration officials. So there are 11 states that have made themselves sanctuary states and hundreds of cities and counties that have their own range of policies. For example, Chicago, they have a so-called welcoming city ordinance. And that means that they do not ask about immigration status or use that to deny city services. Officials also are not allowed to provide immigrations and customs enforcement support. And then there is Clayton County, that's in Georgia. It has a much narrower definition. Officers do not honor ICE requests to detain migrants for deportation. So many sanctuary city laws revolve around ICE detainment requests. Here's how it works. Essentially, when you're arrested and you're booked for a crime, law enforcement takes your fingerprints, and then those fingerprints are automatically sent to federal databases, including one ICE maintains for unauthorized immigrants. Now, ICE can send a detainer request to ask local police to hold a person until the agency arrives. At sanctuary cities, however, they do not enforce those requests. That's the difference.
And also, if you're an illegal immigrant in the United States, you can get driver's license now in some states. So there are many, many benefits. And in cities like New York, you actually get city services and benefits even if you are here illegally. Here is the mayor of Chicago at the time, Lori Lightfoot, who's not mayor anymore. But this is how deep places like Chicago went, where even if ICE were doing raids to deport illegal immigrants, the city would do stuff to stop that process. Check it out.
Lori Lightfoot rolling out Chicago's support of immigrants and refugee communities against raids by immigration and customs enforcement.
The Chicago Police Department are not going to be cooperating with ICE. That means we've cut off their access to our databases. They're not going to be facilitating or otherwise providing any assistance in any raids, whether it's traffic stops, whether it's additional support. That's, I think, an important thing for us to do.
The mayor says she has heard rumors that ICE raids would start up sometime between this Sunday and next Tuesday.
Now remember, these people are here illegally. They're violating the law, but Chicago is saying we're going to allow them to stay. Because again, it was a problem in, let's say, Texas, right? They didn't really have that many immigrants in Chicago. But if you got up to Chicago, we're going to protect you, we're going to do everything. They're not even going to help deport you. You're going to be fine. And this all culminated where at one point in time, thousands, and I mean thousands of people in Chicago marched in the streets for immigrants' rights.
Of labor unions, political groups, and social organizations joining together today for the annual May Day March and Rally in Chicago. And this year, immigration rights taking center stage for the protest. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Gallardo with more on today's rally.
A labor rally at Daley Plaza finished off the day for thousands of people who came out for the now traditional May Day March from Union Park. An even bigger crowd than in recent years turning up, especially in support of immigrant rights.
Even though I was born here, I have to show them, that I support them.
Over the years, immigration has become the dominant issue in Chicago's May Day marches. This year, however,
the immigration situation, in my opinion, currently is being pushed by the white power structure because they want to use the immigrants to replace black people. I've been saying this for about 5 years, maybe even longer. But when Joe Biden said when he got elected that he wanted to fast track 4 to 8 million illegal immigrants to American citizenship as quickly as possible, I believe that was the writing on the wall then. The Democratic Party is tired of depending on black people's votes. They're tired of being painted as the black party because they're not. They don't care about blacks, but they have to act like they do at election time to get those votes. So what are they going to do? We've got the Ukrainians, we got the Afghanis, we got the illegal Mexicans. We also have the South American migrants coming in. And we're going to try to fast track them to citizenship as quickly as possible before November of 2024. So we don't have to rely on the black vote as much. We can now go after the migrant vote. That's what's happening. Why would the federal government allow the governor of Florida to fill up buses full of migrants and drive them halfway across the country to Chicago? Why would the federal government allow the governor of Texas to fill up coach buses full of migrants and planes full of migrants and fly them to New York City? These are the two most crowded cities in America. They don't even have any space left, but you're allowing Florida and Texas to drive migrants halfway across the country to New York and Chicago. And then when they get to New York and Chicago, you tell the black mayors of New York and Chicago, Mayor Eric Adams and Mayor Brandon Johnson, that you're going to use your budget, black people's tax dollars. You're going to use that money to find emergency housing, medical care, shelter, and social services for these people. The homelessness rate in America is the highest it's been since the 60s. There are at least 30,000 homeless blacks in New York. There's at least 20,000 homeless blacks in Chicago.
Got to mention Philly, bro.
Philadelphia leads the nation, percentage-wise in Philadelphia, leads the nation in homelessness. But we don't have the migrant crisis yet as bad. We have migrants, but it's not as bad as Chicago and New York. Is it a coincidence that they're sending all these migrants to these two congested cities because these are the two biggest black voter blocks in the country? They're the two most socially and politically conscious black groups in the country. And because we don't want to answer to black people and we don't want to be accountable to black people, We're going to liquidate the Negroes out of New York and Chicago and turn these cities into migrant centers. That is exactly what they are doing. The same schools that they said they could not afford to operate in Chicago are operating now as 24-hour homeless shelters for migrants. If you didn't have the money to operate this school from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., how did you find the money overnight to operate the school 24 hours a day as a migrant shelter? Totally unacceptable.
I'm back. Like I said, nigga. Yeah, we know what y'all doing. I ain't stupid. We know y'all trying to replace the black Americans with these illegal immigrants so y'all can get more votes and get free labor. We not working for no fucking pennies, nigga. Y'all get these illegal immigrants, these Mexicans, illegal immigrants to work that bitch for a penny. Y'all do that. But then when we get some, y'all don't want the black person to work no more. Y'all trying to take us out. Y'all trying to replace the black man. Y'all trying to replace the black man, the black woman with illegal immigrants. And enough is enough. We fighting back. Texas is fighting back. Fix that fucking border up. Put that fucking electrical wire, the barbed wire, all on that bitch. What are we talking about, nigga? What are we talking about? Release, making the border easier. Nigga, we ain't making nothing easy, nigga. We don't get half of the shit we want in America at all. They treat us like piece of shits in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We don't get free benefits and all that extra ass shit. All those black people don't get that shit, nigga. How do y'all think y'all coming to America? Y'all just came to America no less than a month. And y'all feel like y'all deserve everything under the moon, nigga. And the people who been in this bitch since the fucking beginning of the fucking American shit don't get half of the shit that we've been asking for, nigga. What do y'all make y'all so special to feel like y'all deserve all this shit, nigga, against the black man or the black woman who built this shit the fuck up, nigga? Y'all can't come in our shit and try to take over our stores, our homes, our land, our food, our everything, and treat us like shit. Think we the foreigners, nigga? We ain't no foreigners, nigga. Texas is standing the fuck up, nigga. Yes, Texas is on the black Hebrew Israelite side. We tired of this bullshit. We see what y'all doing, the government. We know y'all trying to get a war against the American people. We see what y'all doing. You win, we see y'all pussy ass niggas. Y'all know that we waking the fuck up to understand that, hey, y'all don't give a fuck about us or the black Hebrew Israelite. Nigga, y'all just want got your own self grease. We don't know if y'all made a deal, y'all got money on, y'all made power deals or where the fuck y'all is. You know what I'm saying? Mexico, y'all not getting a goddamn thing from us in Mexico. I hate to tell y'all, nigga, y'all want all this billions of dollars, nigga. Y'all not getting a goddamn penny from us, nigga. We'll build this motherfucking fence up and we'll protect that motherfucker, nigga. Like, it's just getting to a point, man, where, you know what I'm saying, we can't do nothing in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We can't do nothing. Everything is turning into some foreign shit. And it's like, bruh, America's not helping us. Texas, we gotta stand up right now. We gotta stand up for ourselves because America's not trying to stand up. I don't really know if they got a gun towards their head or what. But everybody's wondering why y'all making it so fucking easy for these illegal immigrants to come through this motherfucker and just set up shop. What is y'all doing? Why y'all trying to force us the fuck out, nigga? Why y'all trying to replace us? Why y'all trying to replace the black vote? Nigga, why we built this shit the fuck up? Y'all trying to get us replaced, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And the real black Americans, the real black Hebrew Israelites, the niggas who know what's going on, we know it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers are whitewashed. They don't give a fuck. They'd be happy if the Mexicans done built up shops and shit. Nigga, no, the real working, hard working black Americans, Hebrew Israelites, the niggas who know what the fuck going on, no, nigga, we ain't letting none of that shit slide, nigga. Y'all want all this free ass labor and y'all want to rebuild everything up and change everything out? No, nigga. It's not working like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not working like that. If you get any power muscle each day, each second in my motherfucking life, I'm fighting the back against the man, the white man, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The black man is gonna rise, man. And Texas, thank you. You on our motherfucking side with this one, man. We need to cut the fucking government off. Them pussies not for us. They don't care about us. They got their own vicious, evil type of ways. They got what's going on for them. They been done sold America out. They been done sold us out. They trying to sell us out next. They trying to sell Texas out. No, Texas, Keep them borders up. We fighting with you on that shit. Cause during this type of time, we live in the end times. We can't let nobody through this bitch, man. Cause they all out to get America. They know that we the Hebrew Israelites. They know that we the ones that God chose. A lot of people know that, man. And unfortunately, the people, they don't let so many millions of motherfucking Mexicans, illegal immigrants up in this bitch already that we don't fucking know where they at. And it's like, these Mexicans that's already in this bitch, they gonna help them out. They gonna give them jobs and shit and spots to stay in and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't give a fuck. They know what I'm saying? They got their own greed and reasons. They feel like they doing a good thing. Oh, it's my people, so I'm gonna help. Nigga, no, this still is our shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck how you wanna toss it up, switch it up, change it up, build it up. Put all your people in and flip it up, around and down, nigga. Black people, it's still our motherfucking shit. And Texas, the governors and all the people, they see what's going on. They see that y'all been trying to take over our shit, man. And they probably feel the same way. It's like, bro, y'all got all these illegal immigrants taking these regular people jobs, nigga. We can't even get jobs out here because y'all taking them. Y'all just taking these motherfucking jobs and y'all building y'all shit up and enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. We tired of these motherfuckers coming through this bitch feeling like they just got self-entitlement, feel like y'all can just run over people and talk shit against people, man. Y'all haven't been through half the shit, the pain, the struggle, the racism that we go through each fucking day. Y'all haven't been through that weak ass shit. Y'all feel like y'all just can just talk crazy and do whatever the fuck y'all want. No, nigga. Texas is standing up, nigga. Enough is a fucking enough, nigga. We close them fucking borders down and get all these motherfuckers who been running through this bitch illegally out the paint, nigga. It's done, nigga. It's done, nigga. Black Americans, the Hebrew Israelites, it's time for us to rise and stand together. I don't know why y'all be trying to fight your own people. Y'all looking slow as fuck, nigga. Whitewash slow. Nigga, us black people, us Hebrew Israelites need to stand the fuck together, man, and figure out what, you know what I'm saying, go against what's really been trying to take us out, you know what I'm saying? And I'll fight against the white man, the Mexicans, even my own people, because they be whitewashed every fucking day, because ain't no damn way you coming through our community just taking our shit so fucking easily. A lot of these niggas don't have balls like I do. So they just gonna let it happen. Nigga like me, I'm gonna fight back each day, you know what I'm saying? And it sucks, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we go so hard. Our people are struggling, all locked up in jail, getting killed, murdered, rape, all types of shit. And we can't grow our fucking community up to how we want to grow up because the police brutality and all the other shit that's been going against us. But like I said, man, Yahweh is with the black Hebrew Israelites. The time is now. Texas is about to become its own country. Greg Abbott, yes, you're right about the guns and everything. Hey, don't let the government try to force nothing. These niggas not for us. They not for the American. They not for the American people. They not for us. Cause we been to know they sold us out. They sold us out when they supported Israel. They sold us out. Nigga, we're done. We're done with that. We need to be our own government, our own border, our own money, all that shit. Because at this point, man, we got the most guns, we got the most nuclear weapons, everything. So, hey, it's up and it's stuck at this point. We ain't finna let y'all niggas think that y'all finna come through this bitch and take our shit. Y'all think it's sweet. Y'all wanna laugh and ha-ha, kiki, put your family in place and take our jobs and positions and shit, nigga. Nah, enough is enough. I told you, Yahweh's on the black Hebrew Israelites side, nigga. In Texas, we standing the fuck up, nigga. Crip, nigga, we gon' stand the fuck up no matter what, nigga. We tired of pussy ass shit, nigga. I'm a real one. I ain't finna let this shit just fly by. Why all these other weak ass niggas just let the shit go and have nothing to say about it? I'm gonna talk about this shit, nigga. I'm tired of this bullshit, nigga. I'm tired of these niggas thinking they can come in some shit and run some niggas shit and talk crazy or just try to treat you like shit. No, nigga, act like we the foreigners. How we the foreigners? Our family built this shit the fuck up, niggas. Fuck is you doing, you weak ass niggas? Stand up, Texas, and we gonna do what it do. Block that damn border down, nigga. Clock that bitch. Put a motherfucking Sharknado in front of them bitches. Put bears, Sharknadoes, tigers, nigga. Fucking alligators in that bitch, nigga. Put everything you can fucking find in that bitch in front of the border, nigga. It's up and it's stuck, nigga. We tired of you Biden, you weak ass pussy. Trump, you ain't gonna do a goddamn thing either, because I know it's the government behind who's doing the shit. So fuck both of y'all pussy ass niggas. Texas, we need to become our own fucking country and let this shit, America, just do them, because they fucked. They got their own shit going. They got their own manipulation, trying to get their own shit because they know they losing their shit. Nah, nigga, we gotta stand up, and this is time to stand up, Texas. Yeah. Hood, Northside, Crip, gang-ish.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this is instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.